Hi, thanks for joining me in today's episode of Business Anywhere. Today, we're going to be talking about a huge mistake that most entrepreneurs make at least once, especially if you're a serial entrepreneur like me. But this is a mistake that almost all of us, or let's say not almost, but a lot of us make in the beginning when we start our first businesses. And I'd like to help you to avoid some of these really simple and easy to avoid mistakes. And that is, you should never, ever, ever be your own registered agent when you register your own company. A lot of people think, it's super easy. I'm just going to register this LLC myself. I live in Virginia. I'm just going to go to the Virginia Secretary of State website. I'll register this business myself. It'll be super simple, super easy to do. It's probably $100, or I don't remember off the top of my head the state fee in Virginia, but I'll just do it myself. And then you get to a little point in the forms when you're filling it out on the Secretary of State website or you're registering your company, and there's a place where it asks for registered agent. And you can be your own registered agent. It is possible to be your own registered agent. Or you can choose to have a professional commercial registered agent service on your behalf. And a lot of times, especially when we're new getting started in business and we think, well, I'm going to save this $100 or $200 a year to pay a registered agent to this fee to be my registered agent. I don't need that. I've got a home address. I'll just use my home address. Well, the problem is you are now exposing your home information in public record and permanently associating it with your company. And I say permanently because let's say 2 or 3 years later you decide, wow, this was a dumb idea. I shouldn't be my own registered agent. I'm going to go get a commercial registered agent and eliminate myself as registered agent in my own business. The problem is on the Secretary of State historical records for your entity, you are always going to appear in the history. There will be a change. There'll be what they call a registered agent change notice, where you have changed from yourself to your new commercial registered agent. But anybody who wants to look up this information about your business, they can just look at the historical data that's been recorded every year about your company. It's all public record. Anybody can see it, and they can see, well, John Smith lives at 123 Main Street in Sterling, Virginia, and I can see right here that John Smith manages this business. This is probably his home address. The reason why that's critical is, number one, privacy. We don't want to expose our private information in public record unless we absolutely have to. And we don't. We don't absolutely have to. There are a lot of ways you can not disclose your personal information in public record, and this is one of those ways. Don't use your home address as your registered agent. Also, don't use your company address. Like, let's say you have an office or a warehouse or a factory. Don't use your company's address as registered agent. Why? You think, why would I not do that? Well, the U.S. is a pretty litigious country. People get sued on average about every 15 seconds in the U.S. If you're in business, chances are at some point you're going to get sued for something at some point in your business career. And what happens when you get sued? Well, the sheriff comes by, or a process server comes by to the address they have on record, and they will serve you papers, serving you a lawsuit at the address they have on file. That is an embarrassing thing you don't want to have happen. You also maybe don't want your employees to know your business is getting sued. Maybe it's some dumb, stupid, frivolous lawsuit that you can dispatch of immediately, but it does not give your employees a safe, comfortable feeling to know that their company and their boss is getting sued, and they're the ones having to sign for the documents there at the front desk. Same thing about your house. You don't want your kids to be the ones having to meet the sheriff at the door because you're getting sued or your business is getting sued, or heaven forbid that somebody suing your business found out this is your home address and they add you personally to the lawsuit also, because now they know your personal name and your home address because those things have been exposed to public record. Purely from a privacy standpoint, do not make yourself the registered agent of your own company, or your company's address, the registered agent of your own company. Never. It's just never a good idea for privacy reasons. You don't want to expose this information, and you're literally talking about $100 to $200 a year in savings by doing this. This is not the place you want to get cheap and cut corners on your business structure. This is your business, your livelihood. This is your baby. You don't want to cut corners on registering your company. This is the place you want to do it right. So take my word for it. Just use a registered agent, a commercial registered agent for that registered address in public record with the Secretary of State. I hope this information was helpful to you. I would appreciate it if you would like and share. And if you have any questions or comments, please ask your questions or make your comments below in the comments section. And if you're looking for a company registration service or a registered agent for your new or existing business, you can find us at businessanywhere.io. Thanks. Have a great day.